The association takes care of smartizing the city of Genoa. Can you describe how the city of Genova has become smarter since the association was active? How has the association supported the network of stakeholders involved?
So the association has been active for about 15 years, and the association came about when we started, the major opportunities associated with European projects actually for cities came out. And it played a key role in the beginning to actually secure a number of European projects for the municipality as well as for a key player in the city. Since then, of course, all the companies and research centers in Genova became independent in securing projects, and the value added of the Genova Association became more into networking, in being like a collector for cross city projects, and of course securing an overall quality of life and services improvement for the municipality. So the association, in a sense, evolved through the years, and right now it is mainly focused on creating an agreement and creating a coordination of actions in the city on how to maximize the impact on for our citizens for the recovery funds. Now, how this make the city smarter? Of course, the improvement, the availability of new ICT solutions made the possibility to deliver enhanced services and improving also the kind of solutions we were delivering to our and the services we're providing to our citizens. The association has been vital in making sure that best of breed approaches were actually proposed and made available to the citizens. In time, we have been evolving our municipality to become more and more digital. By the end of this year, the municipality will offer all services to the citizen in a digital form. Of course, we don't have to forget then that about over 60,000 people in our municipality are over 80, and we have a number of people over 100 years old. So this means that we need to make sure that the increased usage of digitalization and ICT is not affecting and kind of creating a bigger distance between older citizens and the municipality and the services we can offer. And we have a number of solutions there. So the other very important thing, we are starting measuring the value we are creating to our citizens, which are basically our stakeholders, and we are much more now effectively measuring what we do towards our citizens and how we serve them in a continuously better way. We also have a number of activities which are actually related to the companies, to any ventures in our municipality, as well as we create right now. We have a number of projects that our association is moving forward, and actually they are larger projects. They are across a number of companies and research centers in the city, and the ambition level is becoming bigger and bigger the more time is going, is actually passing. So we are becoming every day a better association, keeping in mind that The final goal is to make the quality of life of our citizens better, providing better services, exploiting any kind of new tool, of new technology that is becoming available, never leaving anybody behind. So we have older citizens, so we don't want to leave them behind. We have poorer people, we don't want to leave them behind. So we want the city to be a very welcoming place, delivering like effective solutions, modern solutions for everybody.
Cities also participate in European projects. If you have applied and won a European project, can you give us a virtuous example? In case of non-funding, what are the reasons?
Okay, so the municipality received a number of fundings from having won opportunities from the EU in the past 15 years. I am aware of because I wasn't part of the municipality from the beginning. So I actually know personally that in late 2020, I believe October, we actually completed a quite significant project, which was almost 10 million euros overall, which was called Elviten, which is a project which was actually, because it was successfully completed in October 2020, was related to L category electric vehicles integrated into transport with electricity networks. We had 21 partners in this project and 6 cities, and we had major partners from the electrical community and ICT. And this turned out to be a very nice project. Was actually run over, I started in, I believe, towards the end of 2017, and so this was a very, very good experience. Right now, I think we have active about I think 6 projects, which have different purposes. They are mainly the project before and the one were like Horizon 2020, and we have also some Interreg projects going on. And I think all of them are actually going pretty well. We also, even more lately, started working on about a $500,000 project, which is called AI for PA or PP, which means Artificial Intelligence for Public Administrations. This project is quite interesting. It's actually aimed at proving what artificial intelligence can do within public administration. And we are using it, we are studying the possibility to actually route cases brought up by our citizens to signal the municipality that something needs to improving or something needs to be done. For instance, you can signal we have holes in a specific street that needs to be filled up, and we need once this case is actually brought to our attention, we need to route it to the suitable direction inside the municipality, as well as to an external company who is actually taking care of this kind of activities. Now, currently we have an office which is taking care of this routing of cases, but in the future we want to experiment artificial intelligence to actually learn and become independent from people in actually perform this kind of activities. We have also many other projects. We currently have hundreds million dollars of funded projects running in our municipality, coming from different sources above and beyond what directly we get from the European Commission. We have a quite good tradition of project management inside our municipality. We have a PMO office, and we have a quite strong project management culture. A little bit like a non-standard project management culture, in the sense that project management is a technique, but we couple it to leadership. So we select to run projects for us inside the municipality people who not only are aware of project management disciplines and approaches, but also are very good leaders, able to run these projects as if they were their own. So this is also key for the success, in my opinion, because you always need to have not only competence, but caring about opportunities. And this has been, for us, quite important for achieve success.
3 keywords: smart innovation, sustainability and SMEs. Please explain, Genova, using these keywords.
This is a very interesting question, because these keywords, this set of 3 keywords, actually mean a lot for the future of every city, and Genova is no exception in this scenario. Why? Well, first of all, innovation, which is not inventions, and smart innovation, which means being technology oriented and caring about improving every single aspects and try to make it better, because innovation is the fire you have inside yourself or inside a company trying to improve and make things better than yesterday, exploiting any tool, any ways, any approach you can use to actually achieve this goal. Second point is sustainability. Sustainability is referred not only to green, in my opinion, but only to the quality of life you ensure to your employees, to people, and has also to do with the caring about the environment. And so, the economical sustainability of the ventures you do, which is fundamental these days, because many of the funds we receive are actually debt. And we don't want in 10 years to leave our children with a debt situation which is even worse than the one we had in 2019. So which means that every euro we spend must be spent with keeping in mind that we must generate a lot of value. So sustainability for us means environment, means people, means creating an opportunity that will last in future, from an economical and every kind of aspects, including environment. But it has to be something that will generate value tomorrow and even more in the years to come. And small, medium enterprises is the future. Genova in particular is a city where in the past we had large state-owned companies, Italcider for once, and now we are moving into a scenario where companies are going to need to be more entrepreneurial. So we need to actually create a set and a population of entrepreneurs and the small medium enterprises which are going to create the economy of tomorrow. Now, how can these things be associated together? Well, I think an SME must innovate, because innovation is the only way forward. Innovation has to be smart, because the company has to be, in order to play and be competitive on a global basis, must exploit any form of smartness to actually be competitive from every perspective. And sustainability is actually to be a company which is building on solid foundation from every aspects, and then is able to face any challenges in the future. So for Genova, these 3 pillars are fundamental, and we are actually quite sensitive to the criticality of moving from a startup to a company, to a real enterprise, to a medium-sized enterprise. as in the European Union is called, this is called the death valley, because many of the it is not extremely difficult to start new kind of startup, even innovative startup. What is quite difficult is actually move the startup to become an enterprise, a company, which is competitive on a global basis. This is a challenge on many perspectives, but it is fundamental that we accelerate properly our companies to actually be very sustainable from the business case to the approach, to the way people are treated, to the environmental aspects of the company, in such a way that this company can withstand the challenges of the future and can be a successful company which is growing and is growing to become a true company. We need to have smart entrepreneurs, very sensitive to both the need of innovate, the need to create a sustainable future for the venture they are leading, and with the passion to actually fight for their company today and tomorrow, with being proud of being the kind of the leader of this venture. And this is the culture that we need to have for the future. It's not anymore an opportunistic, selfish kind of entrepreneur, but we need to have innovative and if you allow me the mistake in English, sustainable entrepreneur, which means an entrepreneur which is passionate, but at the same time it is very sensitive to the values that are fundamental for the future of the world, but they are also fundamental for the long-term future and success of its venture.